Good day, folks. PD here, filling in for Master on TrueChat. Today, we have a highly requested blunt breakdown of the fluoride farce. What is fluoride? Why is it poisoning us? Why is this normal? Let's investigate, because I got the receipts, I understand the knowledge of what it is. It's messed up, it's dubious, it's devilish, it is dour, outright despicable. Stay tuned.
Like a dungeon dragon, like a dungeon dragon.
Water fluoridation is a preposterous practice of devilishly dumb origins. Fluorine is the 13th most abundant element on this planet. Fluoride is fluorine with an extra electron. Sodium fluoride is prevalent in toothpaste, rat poison, and most water. It's a fucked up byproduct of fertilizer companies that didn't want to pay a pollution tax and couldn't empty their porta potties. So they rebranded their waste as nutrients that are too big to fail. These fuckers were getting fined with improper waste disposal, like it goes in the trash can. They didn't want to do that. Too lazy, too greedy. And basically they were killing local cows, crops, animals all in the area just kept dying. And it was like, why? Oh, those are doing it. Those guys. Let's make some laws and make them less fucked up. This is corporate littering all over the street and the environment on steroids. The effects are not far off from Chernobyl. Since the 1940s, so-called scientists claim that fluoridated water has an effect on cavity development. This is a drop of truth and an iceberg of deceit. These studies are like the Onion tag team with Mr. Burns on the Trojan horse. Out of greed, birthed the idea to make everyone pay to drink their shit as standard practices. We're just gonna be cool with it, because it's normal. Fertilizer lobbyists have created these massive campaigns with talking points that basically mislead people on the situation they're facing. You know, kind of like old school tobacco advertising. Poisoning became normal, and American is Santa Claus, all because of lobbying and capitalistic greed. Don't vaccines work? Yeah, put those in the water supply too. Just go ahead and load up. Just load it up. Trojan horse that water. Dense ass water. Just extra water. Why is it so expensive and hard to live organically these days? Because toxicity trumps truth.
Message!
I thought people could pick their own poisons. Like you shouldn't have to be water boy or have Dexter's laboratory to basically unpoison 60% of your own body mass. 60%. You think it would be so simple. Flint. It's trending hype to hear about the latest alkaline or nucleus gluten-free aerodynamic seltzer water. All hype, all nice. But people don't recognize the poisons that we don't see, but we undoubtedly feel. A lot. The fluoride community has been sweeping under the rug and going la 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 to all the documented side effects that have been an abomination to humanity. You thought GMOs were bad. This is one of the courts that they play on. Fluoride is stupidly woven into most things we consume, and it costs a pretty penny to avoid. Mad fucked up. It's just math, bro. You create a problem, charge for the solution.
I'll tell you why it's not a scam, in my opinion. All right? Tide goes in, tide goes out. You can't explain that.
You know how golf carts have a speed limit, a governor? Well, the fluoride farce has been putting a governor on our IQ since before most of us were even born. Spiritualists say it inhibits the third eye, or in earthly terms, calcifies the pineal gland. Many scientists claim it lowers IQ, so that means all Floridians are unnaturally dumber. And we keep on being dumb because it's tradition and change is uncomfortable and no one wants to go out the cave. Dumb people are just easier to control. You can lead a horse to water, but you shouldn't be mass producing a toxic byproduct of fertilizer companies that shit in the water and call it nutrient infused.
Message!
Just think about it, people. Something that hardens your teeth will likely harden other things like your bones or your organs. But we've been trained to look the other way and not read the receipts because it's too obvious. How many people do you know complain about joint pain daily? How often is there a new awareness for the next trending cancer? How many dumb drivers do you see every day? Many scientists see a correlation with the fluoride buffoonery. You know how you starch clothes? This is like starching your teeth and your jaw and your neck and your brain. Everything to your pinky toe. All that.
Let me show you something!
Let's just say you cut your wrist. Putting a band-aid on it? Too simple. It could behoove you to pickle your entire body in peroxide because it will address the cut. It's the fluoride way. Dr. Sebi cured AIDS, cancer, and dim sum, and he was also anti-fluoride. Sharing common sense moves some evil folk to get more evil and shut down logic and Ubuntu. And now Dr. Sebi is with his higher spirit. The CDC and Mad Magazine have about the same amount of credibility when you zoom closer. For over 7 decades, so-called scientists and lobbyists of the fluoride farce have denied and ignored the numerous claims that prove the problems. All the evidence that documents the toxicity of treated water is ignored by scientists, saying nothing is definitively proven, yada yada yada. And it's all some mental gymnastic bullshit. Their logic sets the precedent for so much bullshit. It's like Jesus said, love thy neighbor, so priests love little boys. Or how you can't touch racism, so it doesn't exist. But Big Pharma has a big heart and a big plan.
Message!
Water fluoridation is a fanatical idea that actually came to be real. It's devilish and it's passed off as science. Kinda in plain sight, with a lot of smoke and mirrors and bullshit.
Like a dungeon dragon, like a dungeon dragon.
Thank you for checking it out. If you like what you see and you want to support the culture, please like, share, subscribe. We're also taking donations. We got Venmo, Cash App, and all that in between. Hit us up. Gang gang.